Hello guys, welcome to our channel. This is David talking. I'm the founder of Growth Hack Consulting and the founder of this YouTube channel, We Are Growth Hack. We bring you some of the best Amazon strategies and tips to rank your products higher on Amazon, to spend less money, to manage your PPC smarter, and to do every kind of growth hacking for e-commerce and Amazon in general. So today, as you guys know, I don't really post a lot of videos, and today I'm very excited because I'm bringing for the first time a guest to my channel. I'm interviewing someone for the first time. Normally, I just speak by myself. I bring you my experience, or I am a guest at some other channels. But today, for the first time, I I am interviewing someone, and I have to say I did it because I found that this topic is really not enough explored right now. There is not enough interviews of this kind of influencer, this kind of people who can actually help you grow your Amazon business. So yeah, let's just dive into this. I'm going to welcome and to introduce here Gracey. I will just let you guys see this interview that we just had a couple of hours ago. It's really interesting. So I hope you get the best out of it. I hope you enjoy. If you have some questions, just contact me or Gracey. I will leave all the contact details information below in the description. I will also have a link to our blog on how to make more sales on your Amazon store using TikTok. And as you guys know, we always talk about ranking your products in Amazon, about marketing strategies, about how to stop wasting your money, and everything you should know as an Amazon seller today in 2020 and getting into 2021. So yes, let's do it.
That's great. So, all right, guys, welcome. This is technically my first interview to someone else, as I am always the one who's being interviewed. But this time, I met this amazingly interesting lady on LinkedIn, and she's doing something really useful for Amazon sellers and on TikTok. As you guys know, we have talked about TikTok on our blog, and I met Gracey, and we started talking. So yeah, Gracey, how you doing? Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is also one of my first interviews, so this is really exciting. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you're being interviewed by us, by our channel. We do,
Mhm.
e-commerce. We share a lot of information for Amazon sellers, and you're super young. I think you're one of the youngest, in this community, let's say. So, how old are you?
Yeah, right now I'm 23. I just turned 23 back in September, actually. And it's funny you say that because I feel like a lot of people in this industry are kind of young. The whole like new e-commerce industry, it's kind of being taken over by young people, I think.
Yeah, that's actually so interesting, and especially because we're talking
Yeah.
about TikTok, and
Hmm.
a lot of young people use TikTok, but as we see, also a bigger kind of audience is approaching TikTok right now. So we also
Yes.
have a little bit older people like my age, 30 years old, 40 years old. And this is actually why it's gaining this huge popularity, and it's actually very good
Hmm.
for even for what we're going to talk about today. So for Amazon sellers,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah.
right. So I think that we can start. You could actually start by telling something about yourself, who you are, what you're doing, and how did you get into this TikTok world?
Yeah, definitely. So I am, well, let's say I graduated from college in December of 2019. So roughly almost a year ago, I graduated from college. I studied psychology and business in college. So that's what I did. And then since then, I have been working as a recruiter, actually. So that's my day job. That's my full-time job. And I wasn't one of the first people that got into TikTok, actually. I had a friend who she was really into it, and I originally thought like, "Ooh, this app is kind of weird. It's maybe like Musically. I don't know if you know about Musically, but I was like, "Oh, like I'm not that's not for me." And I feel like a lot of people think that way about TikTok. But then I gave it a chance. I downloaded it, and TikTok has a really funny way of showing people what they want to see. And I think that is one of the smart things about TikTok's algorithm is that I know that like the content I get on TikTok is going to be completely different from what you get on TikTok, what my friend, what my mom would get on TikTok. Like everybody's experience is different. And I think that is what's magical about it.
So how does it work? Is we're talking already about content in this more personalized like news feed. If we have to use the same terminology that we're using for Facebook and Instagram, so how
Yeah.
does TikTok select the content to show to you as a user differently from another one? How does the algorithm works? Let's say.
Yeah, so I think like if you look at other social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, basically they show you the things that you follow. Like you follow someone, you see their posts. But with TikTok, they have the For You page, which is like a really cool feature of, on one hand, it allows you to kind of customize your own feed. So I guess the way that the algorithm works, and it's a whole mystery of how it works, is that whatever you spend the most watch time on, whatever you interact with, like, comment, share, everybody, likes their own hobbies, things, everyone has their own personality. So you obviously interact with the things that are interesting to you. And then TikTok's kind of keeps track of that. And then they show you more of what you interact with. And then on the other hand, it's a really big opportunity for me, you, anybody to land on the For You page and basically have the opportunity to go viral or like get millions of views overnight. And on other platforms, they don't have that because it really is like who you follow and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're really talking about millions of views, and this is why it's a really hot channel right now, even for any
Yes.
kind of business, for e-commerce, for Amazon sellers. So that's great. Okay, when it comes to the algorithm and to seeing content that you're not directly following, actually on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram you have the search function. In the search function, you
Mm-hmm.
would have profiles and posts that are suggested by Instagram, but I would say people don't really use that as much. And then you
Right.
can, the possibility for you to find something that you're not directly following on your news feed on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram would be, for example, if you're following a particular hashtag. But this
Mm-hmm.
presence is not as strong because media as Facebook and Instagram, to show you
Mm-hmm.
something that you are not following, you pretty much have
Mm-hmm.
to pay for that. They have paid. It's how it works. Is a much heavier use of advertisement. Why it has such a huge opportunity right now for other sellers
Mm-hmm.
who don't want to spend that much and still they want to be showcased in front of
Mm-hmm.
millions of users. So
Right.
why don't you tell us, how did you get into this Amazon world? How do you make buyers happy right now? What are you doing?
Yeah. So I originally, before TikTok, I'm just like a huge Amazon customer. Like I love Amazon. I think the fact that they kind of focus on their customer service and experience, I think that is huge. And also, um, I like saving money. So as somebody who kind of utilizes their Prime option, I get, free shipping. So almost everything that I ever bought was from Amazon. So I was like, well, if they have coupon codes, like why don't I utilize the coupon codes and save money? So then I started finding them. Yeah, so I saw other people doing it. I also have a lot of Instagrammers that do like coupon stuff that I follow. So I was kind of in that world before. So when I started my account, I was like, maybe I'll get a few hundred followers, maybe a few thousand if I'm lucky. I never expected to ever outgrow the other accounts that were doing the same thing. But I think my motivation behind starting it was like, I have these coupon codes, I know where to find them. Maybe I can help other people save money on Amazon as well. Because I know Amazon is like literally half of like the e-commerce space. So they have like
Yeah.
a huge amount of people that they just can reach. So, and the amount of growth that I got once I started was like kind of crazy. Like I never expected that. Like I said, I expected like a few thousand at most.
So the first time we talked, actually, I think it was on the phone. The second time we
Mm-hmm.
talked, I think it was a week ago, 10 days ago. and you told me you were reaching at that time 200,000 followers. So what about now?
I am currently at 280,000 as of today, and then I will probably hit 300,000 between now and next week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing. You know, as we're talking, your TikTok account is constantly growing with other people who
she's
find you
growing.
probably. Yeah, it's a female, right?
Yeah, that's her. That's my kid.
So, so, so what do you actually do? Tell us, how does it work? Do Amazon sellers contact you and they give you a coupon code, or you contact them, or how they find you? And what do you do? How do you actually show your coupon? Do you copy it somewhere? Do you show it on a piece of paper? Do you do a screenshot? And how do people get to use it? And do you use a link? Tell us how it works.
Yeah, so I'll kind of give you a little background of the back end of Amazon, I guess. So, as I think most people know, half of Amazon, if they're not like big brands, they're third-party sellers, right? So, all these third-party sellers, they are people like you and me who, have a supplier, can sell on Amazon, and they're making a lot of money. Like the potential of selling on Amazon is like that can make you rich. So, obviously where there's money, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of competition. So I think from a seller point of view, if you can have a coupon code that can give a pretty good discount, it'll also boost sales, and also more sales means more reviews, more rankings, and it kind of just goes from there. So I think that's what the seller point of view is. As a customer, like you see something that is $100, and then you can get a coupon code and make it 60, make it 50, like that's a win-win because you get something cheaper, they get sales, win-win. So I think that's where the opportunity is. It kind of lets normal people like you and me into the marketplace.
But how do you actually show your coupon? And do you have,
Yeah.
how do you, on your TikTok account, what do you do to actually tell to the customers how they should, which link they should click to buy the product, and how they should apply the coupon? Can they actually copy and paste the coupon?
Yeah, so I try to make it as easy as possible. So what I do is I'm sitting in bed, I'm taking my phone, and I'm just panning across my screen. So I find the coupon code from wherever, and then I do it myself just to make sure that it works. So I find the coupon code, I get the product, I put it in, and I film all this, and then I pan over from the original price to the discount price, and I just put the code on the screen. And then to make it easy for everybody, I have a link in my bio in my TikTok account, and I say link in bio. So if they click that link, there's a page of products that as soon as I post it, I put the product up. So they click the product, they have the code, all they have to do is put the code in and buy it. So it's all just like panning on my phone.
So you can actually record your screen as well, right? On TikTok.
Yes, I just yes. I just do my phone on my computer.
You can record your face and also your screen. You can switch from your camera to your face to the screen, right?
I can, but I don't usually put my face in it.
Okay.
I haven't yet. Yeah, it's actually just all my screen.
So people don't see you. People didn't see you.
No, they don't know who I am. They think I'm a man.
Yeah. So they just saw.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that's amazing, because you were actually planning to later on do some live, like showcasing a product and telling them, and this actually would work a lot better probably if you have the product in your hands. So we're already giving a hint to some sellers out there that they could potentially not only contact you and give you some discounts, but be amazing. Let's get back to the link, because I read that you need to have 1 million followers to add a link to your profile, but you just added your okay, that's cool. That's perfect. So we don't need 1 million followers right now.
No.
Okay.
So I think the only feature that you can get after you hit like 100 or 1,000 followers is you have the ability to go live, and live streaming is a whole different feature that TikTok has. I think is really powerful.
How many followers for
Yeah.
that? How many followers for that?
I
100K?
want to say 1,000, not
Okay,
100K, just
okay,
like
okay.
1,000, I think.
Okay,
Don't quote
so
me on that.
let's get back to the Amazon sellers. That is our main target audience for this video. So how
Yeah.
does an Amazon seller benefit from working with an influencer like you? Because we're talking about influencers. So how many people actually can see your videos? How many impressions do you get? And how many products can you sell in one go with just showing one coupon? Can you tell us, a little bit of your numbers? How many viewers, how many impressions, how many coupon clip did you were able to make, like in 24 hours or something like that?
Yeah. So basically, I've come to find that it really depends on the product and it depends on the amount of discount. So if we want to talk about numbers, as of today, I have made, I'm talking like revenue for Amazon sellers. Like this is the amount of revenue I've created through my account. So it's today around $355,000.
That's amazing. In how many months?
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. In 1 month.
And 1 month today. Okay, let's just talk about numbers real quick. So I hit 1 million likes today. I'm 280,000 followers, 355,000 in revenue created for sellers. And I can pull up more numbers if you would like, and I can go more in depth. So I have 3 products that stand out. After everything, after I've been doing this for a little over a month, 3 products, 3 case studies we can talk about. So the first one was the first product I posted that ever went viral. And I feel like that was a big contributor to my growth originally, because I went from like 10,000 followers to like 50,000 over this one video. It was, should I say what it is? It was a massage gun.
Like this.
Yeah,
Like this,
exactly.
right?
Yes. So basically that video went viral. And I think the reason why is that it's, first of all, a really popular product. Like a lot of people think it's cool and they want it. And the other factor was that it was a huge discount code that I found. So the discount, okay, so the regular price was roughly between $90 and $120. So that's a regular price. And with my coupon code, it made it like $35. So you're taking a product that people want, but they can't really afford, most people. And then with this coupon code, they're like, oh, I can afford $30 and it's this product I really wanted. So I think that's the factors that went into that video blowing up.
Yeah. Then you have a few more case studies. What is like the squat rack? What is it? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the squat rack, I think it's like, when you have weights and you use it and then you put it back, that's the squat rack. So I think normally,
Why was it so viral?
I thought about that today when you asked me, and I think it became viral because of the times that we're in. So right now we're in quarantine, lockdown. We're mostly at home. I think people are trying to work out and work out without having to go to the gym. So they're looking for exercise equipment, fitness equipment. So I think this is something that was specific to that. And also, this is probably normally a few $100s. My coupon made it right under 100. So I think that was what went into that video. And then I have one more.
That's great. Okay, tell us the last one.
So the other one I think was because of TikTok. So a couple of things are famous because of TikTok. And I think this was one of them. So it was a vinyl window cover. And basically it had like a little flower design on it so that the light could shine through it, and it created like a rainbow pattern. And a lot of TikToks had people like putting it on their sunroof or like a window in their bathroom. And it made a really pretty pattern, a rainbow on the ground, whatever. But it was a really simple product, It was like a piece of vinyl sticker. So it ended up being under $10. And a lot of people already knew what it was and they wanted it because they already saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's amazing. So can you tell me the highest single sales of items that you did for one product? I think we talked already about this. You told me like 1,000 units. What was it?
It was the massage gun, the first one. And I want to say, I haven't checked, but since the last time I checked, it was probably roughly, I think it's $50,000 of revenue for that one seller.
Okay, and the price per unit is $35.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
It was roughly 700 products, roughly 30,000 in revenue.
30,000 in revenue, and so 700 units for that single product.
Yes.
And the coupon, I mean, you let the coupon be visible on your page for how many days?
I never took it down. It's still there.
So it's still going on. So the seller made. So actually, the seller with you, they can choose to make a flash coupon, for example, that lasts 24 hours or 1 week, or they can have a lifelong coupon for that product, and that's really interesting. We'll come back to this later. Tell me what you need to say.
Oh, basically, that wasn't like a seller that I was working with. So that was just a random coupon code that I found online. So when I post like coupon codes, I personally don't know how long they can last. And people always ask me, they're like, when does this expire? Like, how long does this last? I'm like, I don't know. Just like try it now because it might expire in 5 minutes. I don't know.
That's so interesting. I mean, this is a whole new marketing strategy because, we always, in our marketing community, we always say you have to give a sense of urgency. Okay, so you say the coupon is only valid for 24 hours, but me as a user, as an end consumer, I would think, okay, if you give me only 24 hours, it's clear you just want to make this flash promotion of me. You want to sell me something. But if it's another person and he says, I have no idea, then it's an inducted urgency, because you don't know if it even works now. So that's even better. And you're not doing it on purpose. You're not giving a deadline to other people. It's like now or never. And I'm not even responsible for this coupon code. So I think this is probably some of the best new strategies for marketing, for selling things that actually people can think about. So you actually gave some new inspiration to myself as well. So this is really amazing. Thank you. The other thing I want to say is, for example, let's talk about the massage gun. I personally been working with a seller from China, part of the Algo group. They're one of the top sellers from China around the world, and they own this brand called Naipo. Naipo is selling massage tools. The best seller was a massage pillow that actually pretty much massages your neck. This was the best seller because it was under $50 or $60. It's portable. It's really nice. I love to use it, because people who go to the gym or work a lot on their computer, they always have neck stiffness. But we were selling also the massage gun, but it wasn't such a hot seller. I think from what you're saying is that TikTok makes products so popular. Why? Because actually people start showing how it works. It's so easy to switch from just your screen to your camera to show the product how it is, to show the product in function. It just makes everything easier. I have another client that you know very well, Tineco. They sell vacuum cleaners. And now people are requesting for this kind of products. It's very expensive, so having a good product would really help. And people actually show how the product works, that the product is real. If the other influencers, they do YouTube videos, it takes time to load. Instagram, you have to pretty much go and look for them. But on TikTok, everything comes to your phone immediately. And videos are quite short, right? So There is no buffering. There is just, it comes and goes, and then if you're interested, you just get it. So I would also say, as we discussed it before, that this is more of an impulsive purchase, right? Because why would somebody even think, okay, I'm gonna buy a vinyl for my window? No one does it, right?
So the funny thing that you say that is that I think there is a culture of impulsivity with TikTok. And the funny thing you say is that when somebody features a product on TikTok, whether it's to actually like promote it or just to, you know, show it off on TikTok, in the comments, people will say like, sigh, like opening Amazon app. Like they just constantly, they're just like, I'm just gonna buy this real quick. Like that's just the mindset.
Yeah.
Like there's not much thought that
Yeah.
goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I would say TikTok is the perfect channel for impulsive purchase, for probably closing the funnel of the purchase after a seller has done, massive promotion on social media. Then you've seen it on Instagram, you've seen it on Facebook, then bam, you see it on TikTok, there's a coupon code, it's time to get it. Because we constantly see ads on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yeah.
So when you see something too frequently, too repetitively, you don't pay attention anymore because you already know what's going on. It's nothing new. So this is why TikTok is very hot right now. You as a seller, you should definitely try it, and you should try to connect with people like Gracey, because she's definitely giving a lot of help. She can put you in front of millions of potential buyers. She has thousands and thousands of impressions every day. She's growing very quick. Her profit is growing. So that's amazing. The last thing I want to say, why channels like TikTok are very useful for Amazon sellers, is because it really, as Gracey said before, I mean, she's not an Amazon consultant, but she knows this very well. When a product hits a certain number of visits and purchases in one day or in a few days, your conversion rate will spike up and your ranking, your organic rank will go up. You will be able to maintain this organic rank. It means you have to spend less on your advertising. You will be first on Amazon search results without having to do anything. So having coupon codes, having external traffic is very, very good for your rank on Amazon. And this is something that we actually have been exploring in the other videos by using Facebook ads. But now with TikTok, it's even cheaper, and it's even boosted on a higher level. What we used to do is we used to feature the same coupon codes to deal websites like dealnews.com, Slick Deals, etc. But with TikTok, as of today, you can find influencers with a huge amount of followers, and they will probably do it for free or for a very low fee. And trust me, the ROI is going to be huge. So you should definitely get in touch with Gracey. So Gracey, as we're talking about getting in touch with you, how do people get in touch with you? How can they find you? What's your TikTok account? What's your email? And let us know.
Yeah, so my TikTok account is called Amazon Cheats. So it's just Amazon Cheats. And then the best way to reach me would be probably my email, which is graceymariebusiness@gmail.com. And it's GRACEYMARIE business@gmail.com.
Yeah. That's perfect. We will have a link to your TikTok profile and also your email in the description of the video. We will have a short summary of what we're talking about. We'll have a few useful links, a link to our blog post on how Amazon sellers can use TikTok to grow their sales. And also, I wanted to ask you the last thing I want to ask you is this: what is your future plan? Are you still planning to have a full-time job? Are you planning to, become slowly an entrepreneur? You're so young right now, so you have the whole life in front of you.
I hope so. So I really, really want to someday soon be able to and I really found an interest in digital marketing throughout my journey on TikTok. So right now I'm kind of delving into learning more about digital marketing strategy, learning kind of how to do ad management myself so I can run campaigns, and how to create content, SEO, all of that.
great. That's amazing. You know, definitely do some cooperation. We should definitely talk more about that. And me personally, on my YouTube channel, on my personal, you know, Instagram and Facebook, I'm always encouraging people to do what they like, leave their comfort zone, start believing in themselves, start believing that they can be independent. You know, I tell this to all of my close friends. You can make it. You know, today, 2020, 2021, we're connected. We're using the internet. COVID-19 showed us that we don't need to be in the same room to work together. We don't need to be in the same country, same time zone. It doesn't matter. You can make money just by yourself. There's a lot of people out there, very talented. It's all about finding what you like, what you're good at doing, and then exploiting it to the max. And start, it's not only about money, it's about being independent. Don't have to depend on someone else. Just do your own things. And this is the most, you know, you will be grateful to yourself when you start doing that. I remember I did a video on how to be a digital entrepreneur, digital nomad. It's all about this. You know, we are more connected now. We are more international and interconnected. So yeah, thank you so much, Gracey, for being with us. My style, my personal style is this: I never say anything unless I really have to say that. So I'm really glad this was our first my first interview to someone else, because I received a lot of interviews, but I felt like I had to, you know, show you and what you're doing to the world, especially to the world of Amazon sellers. They will really appreciate it. I'll be waiting to see our amazing feedback. I'll definitely post this video everywhere that I can. And yeah, so if you want to say anything else, let me know.
Well, first of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's really exciting to be able to share this. I think we're onto something good here. I think this is an amazing opportunity that a lot of people should take advantage of and look into, because it can really make your business. It can take you from, you know, no ranking to bestseller overnight. And that's really powerful, especially for the small amount of money that you need to even do it. So thank you for interviewing me. Thank you for this opportunity. And I'm excited to work with you in the future.
Yeah, sounds great. Sorry, I had my battery going down as a reminder, and we are exactly at 1 hour now. But yeah,
Perfect.
so yeah, guys, this is all for today. We will leave the contacts below, all the links that you need, and for anything else, just let me know. So cheers, and don't forget to get in touch with us.